Hello and welcome to the music department at Edenham High School. In this video we're going to show you how to play that guitar part to the Red Hot Chili Peppers song Californication. Let's look at it bit by bit and break it down and really have a close look and see what's going on. Okay, in this guitar part there's quite a few things to consider, so we'll look at it little bit by little bit. Just as a reminder, if you haven't seen the guitar videos before, the strings on the guitar are numbered from 1 to 6. So you got string number 1, the thinnest string, and string number 6, the thickest string. And then they're numbered accordingly in between that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The guitar chord that this first part of this song is based on is an A minor chord. And if you're familiar with that chord shape, then this will make this guitar part all the more easier. What we're going to do for the first bit, that sounds like this. We will play string number 5 on its own to start with. And we're going to hold string number 4 at fret number 2 and play one note after another. Then we jump over to string number 2 on its own, and then put this first finger down on string number 2, fret number 1. Now let's explain that just again. We start with string number 5 on its own, and we play that once. The next note is string number 4 at fret number 2. Then we jump over to string number 2 on its own and put our first finger down on string number 2, fret number 1. And like I said, that's based on an A minor chord. The next part of this guitar part is based on an F major chord. And if you're familiar with that, it'll make this easier. Otherwise, you need to do the following. Your first finger plays string number 6 at fret number 1. Your third finger is going on to string number 5 at fret number 3. Then we're going to jump over to the third string on its own and put our second finger on the third string at fret number 2. Now hopefully you'll notice that with each of those small little bits of the whole thing, when I play one note after another one, I let those notes ring out and I don't stop them. So you don't get this sound. You get a continuous flowing sound of notes. Okay. Now those two parts really make up the bulk of the verse to this song, and then you just get a short little turnaround between one verse and the next, and that sounds like this. Play that one more. And this is a little bit more involved, so let's take this one step at a time. After we've played the main part for the last time, our third finger is on string number 5 at fret number 3. We're going to leave it there, and that'll be the next note that we play, followed by string number 3 on its own, then string number 1 on its own, and back to string number 3. Then a similar pattern comes next. Our third finger goes on to string number 6 at fret number 3, and we've got string number 6, string number 4 on its own, string number 2 on its own, and back to string number 4. So we get this. Now we're going down to fret number 1, our first finger on string number 6 at fret number 1, our third finger is on string number 5 at fret number 3, and we get this note, string number 3, fret number 2, and back to the note you came from. So the whole part up until that point. And then there's just one simple chord to finish off, and that's a D minor chord. Played twice. And for this chord, you're going to put your first finger on string number 1 at fret number 1, your second finger on string number 3 at fret number 2, and your third finger on string number 2, fret number 3. Played twice. Now there's a lot of string numbers and fret numbers and all of that kind of stuff coming out in this video, so you've got to watch it probably a couple of times. Be really careful with the detail, okay? Let me play the whole part slowly, like this. Moving on. And there you go. Now let's play the whole thing up to speed, a little bit more akin to the original track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on. Okay, so that's the guitar part to Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers. If you've got any queries about the video, then please do come and see us in the music department, and we'll look forward to seeing you in your next lesson.